All right, in this video segment, we're going to take a look at the app called Book Creator. Very cool app that you can create books that open up in iBooks. They save in a format called EPUB, which is basically an electronic book. And inside of these books, you can put pictures, video, text, all these really cool things to make your own book or to have students make their own book. Lots of cool options here. So here's my Book Creator, kind of colorful looking app. We'll jump inside of there. And this is the projects that I currently have. One nice thing when you first get into this application, and it has one book in there for you. It's called Getting Started. And it's a great little tutorial if you would prefer to read about the application versus listening to me tell you about it right now. You can go in here and you can see by just tapping on the arrows to go forward or backward, you can go through this book that they've made, and it explains how to do everything very simply and well put. So if you prefer that method, it's there for you, kind of a little handout. To get out of here, I just click on My Books in the top left-hand corner, and that gets me back to my particular project. So what I want to do right now is to create a book, and to do that, I have to click on New Book here in the top left-hand corner. And then it allows me to choose what format I want. There are three formats for the shape. Doesn't really matter unless you're combining books from other people or combining books within Book Creator, which you can do. So it is collaborative, and if you want to combine them, they have to be the same shape. So something to think about if you ever give a collaborative project when you're doing this. But for our purposes, it doesn't matter, so I'm just choosing landscape to get started. All right, let's go through the top left all the way over to the right to see the things that we can do. Again, to get out of this book, we hit My Books and it takes us back to all of our projects. Pages, when we tap on that, that shows all the pages that we have in our book. Right now I don't have anything on them. But if I did, I could look at them here, and if I chose the edit button when I'm in here, then it would allow me to either delete them or move the order of them. The cover always has to stay as the cover, but the others can be deleted or moved around if you want to. All right, when I'm done with that, I just tap on done, and then I can tap anywhere off of that to get off of that particular page. You notice we do have an undo button, so if you make a mistake, you can go undo. Currently, we're on the cover, so if you look in the middle, it tells you what page you're on, and we're on the cover. So anything that we put on here is what would show up in the bookshelf as the cover of the book. All right, there's not very many buttons in this. That's why I love this program. It's very simple to use. We have the mountains, kind of the sunset mountains right there, the little icon, and that's to insert pictures or videos. You can put pictures or videos. So very cool. If kids take a video, they can put it right inside their book, and it plays inside of iBooks. So let's just go in here and maybe find a quick image of something when I use for my backdrop. So I just dropped in a picture. And just like any other program on the iPad, when you have the four little dots around there, that allows you to move it and to make it bigger or smaller. So you just take that picture, put it wherever you want, and you're done with it. And same thing with videos. You can make them bigger or smaller and put them anywhere on the screen. The two T's here is for text. And when we tap on it, it allows us to start to type our text. When you're done, you just go ahead and hit done, and it puts the text box in there. To edit the text, we'll get to that. Well, we can go talk about it right now. When this is selected, to edit the text, we have to use the I button right here, and that allows us to change the font, bold it, underline it, and do some other cool things with it. Or delete the text out there completely. So we can change the format of the text. When it's selected, you hit the I right up here. All right. Okay. The next button over is the music note there, and that button allows you to put audio clips in. So I can hit this button, and the record button, and okay, sorry, I paused it there for a second. I had to stop it for a second because the recording option when I'm mirroring my iPad kind of messes it up. But anyways, you can see that I made a quick recording. I put the little record button in there, and I can move that around wherever I want. And when this book gets published and you tap on that little icon, then it will play back whatever you recorded. So very cool. We talked about the I button. Any object that you're on, for example, this picture, and you tap the I button, it gives you the things that you can do with that particular object. So if you want to change something, maybe like the background color of this page, that's what I'm selected. I don't have anything else selected. I hit the I, and it gives me the option to go ahead and change things like the color of the page. Go back here, we can put grid lines in, and we can do other things, but for the most part, those are the editing capabilities that you have. And same thing with text. When you're on it and you select it, it gives you the different options that you can do with your text. All right, one other thing I wanted to show you real quickly on editing is I'm going to get back into text. When you select a word, whoops, let me get back in there. Press and hold on that text. You notice it gives us this option right here called link. So if I choose link, it allows me to link that text to a web address, so a website, if you will, or another page in the book. So this would make a hyperlink to other pages in the book. So you can make a table of contents where it'll take you to different chapters or different places, or you could have kids do their keywords, and they could make a glossary in the back, and if they tap on this, it'll automatically take them back to the glossary. So lots of cool things that you can do with this particular linking option. So that's available for you in there as well. So that's the basic edit feature. I can move on to other pages by tapping here and continue to make edits to them and make as many pages as I want. It auto saves, so when I go back here to my books, you notice that it automatically saved it, put it in my projects. There's what it looks like on the cover. In the next video segment, we'll take a look at doing some different exports with this particular book, how we get it out of here, and how we save it and share it with other people.